Dramatic entrance. What's going on, everybody? I'm sorry. Put my lip gloss on. How's everybody doing? I had to get my tea. Had to get my tea together. Had to get everything together. What's up, everybody? What's going on with everyone? How's everybody doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening, family. Good evening to my good people of my YouTube and Instagram world. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to also shout out my IG. I'm going to go live on IG real quick as we start off the show. And then we're going to go to something different. I'm going to turn it off in about 15 minutes just to get this thing started back up. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Here we go. So yeah. Welcome everybody. I'm seeing everybody coming live. Make sure everybody. I don't know why certain things after you wash it just don't do what it need to do. What's up, everyone? Okay, so yes, what's up, IG? I am live on my YouTube right now. I want you guys to jump on over there. Y'all can see me there. Y'all can see me there. But so anyway, guys, let me see. So I'm seeing. Let me say hi to all my family here on the YouTube screens. I see Daniel, I see Jason, I see Pam. Pam, thank you, ma'am. Tabatis. I'm seeing Vaughn, I'm seeing Sky, I'm seeing Lyrica. I'm seeing Lyrica. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate it. What's up, everybody? Again, you guys, if you are on the you're on my Instagram, I'm live on YouTube, so just go ahead and head over there. I'm only going to be on here for a short period of time, and then we're heading over to me. So, what's up, everyone? I'm gonna take a drink of this hot tea because y'all, we got something to do today. We got things that we need to talk about. Asia, this topic is because of our conversation, sis. Asia, if you in the chat, this is because of you. Boo boo. Thank you, totally chill girl. Thank you. Y'all, so we talking about some stuff today. But before we get into that, if you like the content that I'm putting out here on these YouTube streets or these Instagram streets, I want you guys to go ahead and hit the like or the subscribe button so that you could be a part of my ever fast growing Game Changer Nation, which is on my YouTube. I want you guys to be a part of that. I'm putting out content almost daily, and I don't want you to miss a thing. So if you're a part of that, you want to be part of this nation, y'all. Okay, we started growing my YouTube a year ago, right? 1 year ago, December 1st. So we a year and a month in, and we are at over 350,000 subscribers in un año. Okay, and so, that's a good idea, Mr. 2 Weeks Out. How do I do that? Oh, good idea. Yeah. Pam, can you go into my my Instagram chat or my Instagram live and put the link to this live in there? And then yeah, thank you, Pam. Just put the link to this live in there and I'll pin it. So anyway, guys, I thanks, girl. So who's working the Love Samantha Lee one? Well, anyway, I'm trying to watch you guys because I also see that Pam. Yeah, you have to go to I have to wait on Pam. But anyway, guys, the whole point of this is this. Somebody said something very, very interesting to me. Pam. Okay, we just gotta wait on Pam. Y'all, I got to get my mechanisms together here. All right. So we're going to do that. So anyway, guys, tonight we've got some really good things going on. Okay, we're talking about some real stuff today. We talking about something that I hear a lot on this YouTube space, and I've heard it a lot, and it bothers me. Okay, and I have to talk about this. I have to talk about this because it's important. All right. I think people are being misguided and therefore missing out on good people because they are misguided. And so I am going to let me go ahead and put the banner up for how to give, because we got to do that. So you guys already know your girl's on a little bit of a timeout. It's on a little bit of a timeout. I've been demonetized, and because I've been demonetized, I definitely am sponsored or helped because of what you guys so kindly donate to the show. And so with that being said, I want to give you guys the Cash App. I am grateful for whatever you can give. If you can give anything. But this is not easy work. In fact, the other day I was trying to create content. I had a whole situation going on, and I was trying to create content. And what happened was that I don't know. There was a lot going on in my life. And I was trying to create content. And when I was trying to create content, I was like, this is a lot. Like, this is a lot, y'all. This ain't easy. Okay. I was like trying to come up with original stuff, and it's not easy to do. I think everybody thinks it is easy. Oh, it's easy to be influencer, this, that, and the third, but it's truly not. It's not easy at all. It takes a lot of time and effort and intentional energy. Somebody asked me, how did I get demonetized? I got demonetized on YouTube because there's a type of content that I was posting. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know it was wrong until I got demonetized. Like, I wish they would have given me a warning. I would have cleaned up my channel and just done it from there, but they didn't do that. And so they demonetized me, woke up and found out I was demonetized. And yeah, and so here we are. So that's that. So anyway, let me see this on the YouTube. Pam, can you send me the link to my phone? Maybe I can do it. Hold on. Maybe I can do it. Instead of asking you to do it, let me do it. Long story short, y'all, it's some of this stuff be really challenging to do, but we gonna get this thing done right here. I got it. Somebody said this to me. I need to send him a thank you, because that was so smart. So anyway, that's besides the point. Long story short, after that situation, I really felt like once I was demonetized and had to go through all that, I was posting content that I didn't know was wrong, honestly. But now I'm really doing my content differently, and I'm doing my very, very best, to create new content, to create original content. And that's like literally, y'all, it's not easy. So if you can help me in any way, if you want to support the channel, I appreciate, and you guys show up every week, and I means the world to me. But while I'm on punishment and I'm kind of shadow banned slick, I would love if you guys could, come through, baby. Come through and see a player while they out here trying to keep a sister down now. Okay? That's all I'm saying, baby. That's all I'm saying. But we can go ahead, and on the other side, in February, I can reapply for monetization. So I'm praying for that. All right. But it is very challenging. It's not the easiest thing to do. So I appreciate you guys every week supporting me. Back to what I was saying. Ooh, let me get this cup. Ooh, parched. Thank you, Sloan. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna jump off now. We at 11 minutes. I'm gonna jump off here. So, long story. Goodness gracious. Long story short, guys. I say all of this to say, I did this live. They say men say they want this type of woman, but they really don't. And here's why. This is an important live, and this is why I said this. It's an important live because I think that the rhetoric that we're getting is wrong. Okay, especially men, right? I think a lot of men, I've seen a lot of commercials, and Sloan, you may not like this one. You may agree with me, you may not agree with me, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree. I still love you. I think a lot of men say, because of what they do, what they make, what they have going on, that they believe that with the woman that they're with, that woman should be okay with whatever that man comes with, whatever that man does, because he makes a certain amount of money. And I'm talking about higher earning men. I'm talking about higher earning men that have the ability to provide a certain lifestyle. And so because I'm seeing this rhetoric, these men are going on these lives and they're saying, hey, because I got this and that, the women that I'm with should be okay with whatever I do. And I should be able to have multiple women. I should be able to, come and go as I please. I may not, whatever I decide to do, if I'm giving you this certain lifestyle that you couldn't have any other way, that you just need to be grateful, essentially, and be with me. And I take issue with this particular mentality for a multitude of reasons. And I was talking to a friend of mine. This all kind of spurred from a conversation. I have a homegirl of mine. Thank you, Darren. Someone started off, I think it was Darren that started off the giving. No, Timothy started off the giving. So shout out to Timothy and Darren. Shout out to you guys right here on live for giving. And my thing with my issue with that is that when you decide that you are going to say that, okay, well, if you with me, you just gonna have to be okay with money. You're gonna have to be okay with money. Stay with me because I'm giving you money. You are now attracting the type of woman that you talk about all the time. Women that are only after y'all for money. My friend was telling me about guys that she was aware of. She's in a relationship with a guy and he's in a profession. He's an athlete. And the guys that he plays with are all like, oh, I get this lifestyle. She get to do what she want. I take care of the house. I should be able to do what I want. And she should be okay with it because of this lifestyle that I'm providing. Sir, when you have that mentality, you are now attracting the kind of woman that is with you for money. You do realize that when you guys come out here and you say these things, you are now saying, hey, I know I don't want a gold digger, but I want a gold digger when it's convenient, because a gold digger gonna stay with you for as long as you got the money. A gold digger gonna stay with you for as long as you're providing the lifestyle that you are saying that she is going to be in this with you for. Oh, that's my whole thing. If you want a woman, AHJ, you shouldn't be listening to exes about my information. I don't listen to your ex about who you are. So don't come here with rumors, baby. Spread love, not rumors. Spread love, not rumors. Especially, I feel like men should not be spreading rumors. Period. Anyway, moving along. With all due respect, beloved, with all due respect, I'm just saying, I'm not spreading rumors about you. Don't spread rumors about me. How about that? Can we have a deal? I don't know you. You don't know me. Do we have a deal? Anyway, ooh, that'll mess up my whole throat. You right, Nikolai. You right, Nikolai. You right. You right, Tony. You right. You right. You right. You right. Moving right along, my whole point is that if you are saying to women, that, hey, listen, I need you to stay with me for as long as I'm providing a lifestyle and I'm funding it. Women that are gold diggers are people that stay with you for money, right? So if you want that, if that's what, we can't be mad at women or the women that you're choosing, that when you lose everything, when you get hurt in your career and you're no longer able to provide the same lifestyle, they leave you. If you're talking about, y'all want to talk about what a person is that is digging for gold, it is someone that is with you until you no longer have gold, and then they on to the next person. When someone leaves you when you have gold and you still got gold and they just left, they not leaving you because of gold. That's not a gold digger. Gold digger's supposed to stay until you don't run out of money and then find another man to support their life. That's what a gold digger does. A woman that wants to be respected will leave when you have things. Because that person's going to say, listen, I'm not going to deal with that just because you got money. I'm not going to deal with X, Y, and Z just because you've got access. Those are things that whether it was a man with money or without money, this is a standard of treatment. And you're not going to be able to do that with me. That's the kind of person I am, and that's the kind of person that I will be. You're not going to be able to come up in here and say, because I got money, I can treat you X, Y, and Z, and say I'm going to stay. No, Sam's going to leave. That bet your bottom dollar, Sam is going to leave. Sam is not staying in no situation where a man, regardless of whatever he's got going on, if you are not treating me in the way that I desire to be treated, I will leave. And I have to deal with the consequences of that later. If I was going to stay and I was in it for that, I would have stayed with that because that never changed. That's the mark of the difference. And y'all be throwing names around because y'all don't want to take accountability. That's the problem. The problem is that that's the real issue. Y'all don't want gold diggers until it comes down to, oh, well, I want you to be okay with whatever I do because I got money. When it's no longer convenient to be with a genuine woman because a genuine woman is going to hold you to a higher standard, you then want to call her names because she leaves you. No, genuine women have higher bars for treatment. Genuine women are going to have boundaries. Genuine women are going to leave you if they're not, whether you have gold or not, whether you got money or not, they're going to leave. Why? Because at the end of the day, they have an idea of how they want a relationship to be, and you don't get a pass because you got money. When you get passes, that's what women that say, listen, this lifestyle too good, I ain't gonna leave it. This money is too good, I ain't gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it when he no longer has it. That's what gold diggers do. And listen, I ain't mad because a lot of these guys are looking for women that will allow them to do whatever, allow them to be with whatever, as long as you paying these bills. Well, when I get money, I'm gonna have 18 women, and all of them gonna love me, and they gonna want to be with me, and they gonna want to do that. That's delusional. That's delusional. If she's okay with you acting any kind of way and being disrespectful and doing all these different things, if that woman is okay with that, that woman's not genuinely with you. I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody say. If I'm a woman, if it's me and there's certain things that I'm allowing you to do that I would not allow a normal man off the street to do, right? I have to have a conversation with myself to say, well, because he paying my bills, I'm gonna let him do it. That means that if that's not based upon love, that's based upon you're fulfilling a need for me, and I'm not gonna rock the boat because I like the lifestyle enough that I'm going to surpass what I need to stay in it. Period. A woman who has a certain standard of treatment, a woman in her mind who is saying, like, you know what? Yeah, you got money, but I'm not doing this. You're not gonna treat me no kind of way. You're not gonna talk to me out of the pocket. You're not gonna. I'm no one's punching bag. You don't get to disrespect me. You can have all the money in the world, but I'm not staying, sweetheart. I'm not doing that because at the end of the day, the way that I see myself and the way that I will carry myself moving forward is that money ain't worth that. Every dollar ain't worth making. I'm not going to stay in something where the person that I care about is treating me poorly just because they got money. Just because they don't bought you cars. They don't bought you stuff. They don't. Okay, whatever. God can get me that. You ain't going to disrespect me though. Period. End of story. You're not going to disrespect me. Period. And you can call me whatever kind of names you want. But the proof is in the pudding. I'm standing on business, Pam. Because that's the truth. Because that's the truth. You can run my name through. You could do what you want. The proof is in the pudding. I hate when I see this. I hate when I see this in life. Where people want to tear people down because they made a decision that was no longer in their benefit. When someone decides, oh, you know what, the best thing for me to do is to tear your name and run it through the mud because you did something that I didn't want you to do. So now you're the worst thing to ever happen. My pastor, Real Talk Kim, she said this and it really resonated with me. She said, you got to watch people, how they talk about people that they once said that they loved. You got to watch people who talk poorly about people that they once said they loved. You got to watch people. My issue with what I'm saying here, it's a passionate thing for me, is that when men are on these podcasts and they're saying that they want certain kinds of women and therefore letting go of other women, you are making an ill-advised decision by choosing a woman that is okay with being treated any kind of way, allowing you to do whatever you want, having minimal to no responsibilities in that relationship. Because you're the one who's the higher earner. Because you make money, she should shut up and just let you do whatever. And a woman that says that they're okay with that, and a woman who does that, there's a part of her that cannot be in that relationship, period. When you ask for that kind of woman, you are asking for a woman who is not genuinely in it. Because you cannot be genuinely in love with someone and allow them to treat you certain ways, period. No, here's the problem, Bari. A lot of men, There's a lot of genuine women out here, but the women that you want seem less genuine. There's a lot of genuine, y'all. I done met women that are with men. They ain't doing nothing for them. They love the shoes off the man, but because men are not attracted to that woman, they don't see the genuine women because they're not attracted to them. But the women that they are attracted to, they try to tear down and humble and make them this, that, and the third. That's the problem with society. We tearing down people that we attracted to. I'm not going to, if I think a man is fine, I'm not about to make him feel like he's less than. I'm about to make him feel like king of the jungle. I'm about to make him feel like he the highest, the smartest, most ingenious man in the entire planet. I'm about to be the president of his daggone fan club. That's what I'm about to do. But yet we have a world that teaches us that we should tear down the men that we're with or tear down the women that we're with. What is that? My issue is that men are literally putting out here in the universe, yeah, I want my woman to be okay with me moving around and doing what I want and being disrespectful, treating her poorly, doing showing up in the relationship however I want to show up. I'm going to be that, and she's going to be okay with it because I make money. Y'all are asking for women that are not genuinely with you for you, period. That is what you're asking for. When you start saying you want a woman who doesn't hold you to a certain regard, period. And don't get mad at her when she decides to leave. Don't start talking bad about her when she starts saying, no, I'm not dealing with this. I don't care what kind of money you got going on. I don't care how your relationships have been in the past. I don't care what the last woman dealt with. I'm out. I ain't finna do this. I'd rather start from scratch than to deal with a man who out here disrespecting me. Oh, you got me out here twisted like a pretzel, baby. Twisted like a pretzel. But y'all want genuine women. You're not asking. You're not asking for genuine women. You're not asking for genuine women when you say you want a woman that's just going to be with you just because you got money and you got status. That's not what you're asking for. You asking for disingenuous women. That's why I'm doing this live, because the rhetoric on this online internet is as having you pass up good women, genuine women, because genuine women gonna care about what you're doing, period. Genuine women gonna care if you sleeping around with other women. I don't care who they are. People talk about women in the Bible. Okay, let's talk about women in the Bible. Let's talk about biblical times, a whole different context and socioeconomic status and all that. We can start with Abraham and Sarah. Jose, heal, please go heal. There is such a thing as genuine women. Just because you haven't been with genuine women doesn't mean there isn't some. I'm sure you're passing up very good genuine women because you out here chasing waterfalls when you should be sticking to rivers and lakes. I think a lot of the problem becomes you start wanting a certain type of woman. That woman's got more options. That woman that has more options is like a man who has more options. She's going to be pickier about who she decides to be with. There are genuine, that's like me saying to you guys, and then y'all will call me bitter if I came on here and I said, There are no good men out here. All men ain't. All men is this, that, and the third. Men suck, blah, 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 blah. Every one of them's a cheater. Every one of them does that. If I went on here and I said that, y'all would be calling me bitter. Y'all be, oh, she's been used and abused. She been this, she been that. You will say negative things, but you can come on here and you can say negative things about a person, about a woman you don't even know. You have one bad experience and everybody's bad. But if a woman does the same thing, she's called bitter and old and this and that. She's been used. You do all that. But you're allowed to say that all women are this. You're allowed to say all women are that. Nah. No. Double standard is not the rules. For immature people, it is. No, I definitely chose David over Boaz. I sure did. And I'll do it again. I'm not choosing no 80-year-old man. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. Unless God told me he wanted me with an 80-year-old man, I'll do that. But that wouldn't be, I wouldn't want a man to marry me out of obligation. I would want a man to marry me because he wanted to marry me, not out of obligation to the family name. Those are two completely different things. But if that's understanding the story and going at it a different perspective. That's how I look at it. He's the kinsman redeemer, Buzz Zero. What does that mean? David was a man after God's own heart. I mean, you can be mad about my choice between Boaz and David if you want, but they're both solid men. I'm just telling you what I like better. But we don't have to spend time on this live talking about whether I like David or whether I like Boaz. We don't got to do that. Hey, Sloan. Sloan hit the Cash App. Y'all shout out to Sloan. Woo, woo! I know I need more. I do need more tea. I've been trying to drink a lot of honey, but I don't know what's going on, y'all. My voice is just, it is what it is. I didn't come to fight you guys. I just am trying to put people on game. You've got to watch what you're asking for. You've got to watch what you're asking for. If you are doing things and saying things, you have to be mindful of what you're attracting. That's what I'm saying. If you're saying, I want a woman who doesn't mind all these different things, and she's just with me because a lifestyle and the money I'm giving her, she got access to my credit cards, so she shouldn't be asking me no questions, let me do whatever, then I'm putting you on game about what you're asking for. What you're asking for, when you say you only want a woman that's okay with certain things, you're getting a woman that only is there for certain things. Because at that point, I have to say to myself, well, I can't emotionally put myself in this because I'm going to get hurt. I'm going to get hurt. Like, for example, y'all know, I've said this a million times. It would be hard for me to be with somebody who cheats. It would be hard. I don't share clothing. I don't share pencils. I don't share my favorite pen, the Type 2 G2 blue pen with the gel tip, the Pilot. Those are my favorite pens, period. I don't share them pens. I definitely don't share my man. That's for sure. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. I don't share my man. Never been good at sharing. Never been good at sharing. I don't share my man. And listen, any man that's watching me now that has an interest, Sam don't share. Sam ain't never shared. That's not what I do. So, in the reality is that if I decided to say, hey, listen, I'm going to be with you. And y'all, this has actually happened before multiple times. We're like, listen, I'll support you. Just, let me do me. I'm good with a woman just being with me for money. I'm going to be here. I get my benefits, which is I get to sleep with you, but I'm gonna swim the seas, but I'll pay for this. I'll pay for. I'm like, absolutely not. What I could respect about the man was that he came in it like that. He came in and said, "This is this is the type of arrangement he wanted. He wanted a woman that was, he would take care of whatever I wanted him to take care of. But at the end of the day, he gonna be moving in these streets. He don't want to be with one, but he'll help with X, Y, and the Z, and blah blah blah." And I said no, because my nature at the end of the day is like, I can't just do that. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't. It means too much to me to spend that type of time and connect with somebody on that level. It's too much for me. That's way too much for me. But do you see how that could, if you are a man that's presenting that to women, how you're saying, hey, I'm inviting a woman in that just wants me for money? That's what you're inviting. You're saying, hey, I'll pay all your bills. I'll do whatever. Just sleep with me and whatever you want. Just send me your monthly ins and outs and blah, 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 blah. But you can't control what I do, though. Whatever I do, don't question me. Whatever. All right. There's certain women that's like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, well, all righty then. No. Absolutely not. I'll work 18 jobs if I have to. I can't do it. I will shoot. I will figure it out. I feel like in my mind that's like glorified, you know, a certain profession. And listen, I ain't hating on it, but that's how it feels. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, this is crazy. Kanice still says this. He says the internet done messed up the dynamic now. Because all the super fine women in small towns are now attracting rich athletes who use them and send them home when they're done. Mm. I just think that at the end of listen, here's the thing, totally chill girl. All I'm saying is, men, if you're on here and you're listening, now some of you guys like Sloan gonna do what the heck Sloan gonna do. Sloan been doing it for a long time. It works for him. And I think, he's a discerner of character. He knows what's for him and what's not. Who am I to say otherwise? I'm just saying that if you're somebody that is really looking for something genuine, you have to watch what you're looking for. If it comes easy, you got to watch. Because at this point, that's my thing. At this point, y'all are asking for the very women that you say that you don't want, with some of the things that you say that are very contradictory. Because genuine, if you want to know somebody's genuine, they're going to want more from you. And I'm not saying financially. They're going to want more from you emotionally. I want to spend time with you. I want to see you. I want to watch our favorite show together on TV. I want to do like a person that wants more from you on an emotional level is definitely more genuine. What do they get from that? They don't get anything from that. They don't get anything from you emotionally. What do they get from you? When you make it about money and you're like, oh, well, I'll pay for this, that, and the third, you've now made it not that. You've now made it less genuinely about a connection when you introduce, oh, this is all about money. Don't ask me no questions. Don't do nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm going to do me. I'm going to be out here. Now you're making it less genuine. How am I supposed to connect with you? How am I supposed to genuinely be connected to you when I know what you're doing on the side? Like, I have to protect my heart. So there's going to be a part of me that's not going to let me be genuinely connected to you because you're irresponsible with it. You done told me from the jump. I'm sure you have genuine women, Sloan. I'm not saying you don't. I just said you were discerning of character. I gave you all of that. I gave you the discerning. I done gave you all that. Only reason why I even brought you into the mix is because you do come in and you change women's lives. Okay? And they're very appreciative. So they come in and they really do give you whatever because they're like, man, this guy, I don't know how I found him. Yeah. Thank you, Sloan. Y'all give Sloan a dance. Give Sloan a dance. Give Sloan a dance. Because he hit the app. See, Sloan, look, I done gave you a whole dance. I done give you a whole dance. You can't get that anywhere. You don't get that anywhere. Do people still believe in God? Yeah, I think some people believe in God, and I think other people don't. I mean, it's just one of those things. I agree, totally chill, girl, because I think, Big Pun, what is that? What emoji is that, Big Pun? Is that a dap? Is that, so that's my whole thing, y'all. Oh, that's the Heisman? Oh. Never mind. Oopsie. I'm just saying, y'all, if this is some of the things to know, oh, how do I know if a woman's genuine? Okay, one of the things I tell you when she's not genuine is that she makes it about superficial things. Didn't I say that? I said when a woman makes it about where you're going to eat, that is so superficial. When she makes a big deal about little things, like superficial things that really don't matter if you like somebody. You really like somebody, it don't matter where they take you to go eat. That's just my thing, okay? We made a big deal about this stuff, and it's not a big deal. But if somebody that you're talking to is making a big deal about where you're going to eat, guys, it ain't genuine. Period. As long as she's with you, y'all could be going to the gas station. I'm not saying to do that for real, but I am saying if she's with you and she like you and she's into you, she'd be okay with that. I mean, depending on, what gas station. Listen, Quick Trip be the move, y'all. You take me to Quick Trip on a date, I might be a little mad. First date, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be like, okay, you didn't put no effort into this. But what I am saying is something that doesn't have to be so, don't gotta be no 5-star Nobu experience. It could be like first date, we went to Taco Mac. I love Taco Mac. I bring it up because y'all be underestimating the ranch there, and the ranch is fire. Be very clear. But anyway, I digress from the point. Point is, it doesn't have to be a super expensive date. That's one way to know that someone is genuine or not. the time that they make for you. You know, is someone genuinely making an effort to connect with you? Y'all, when I feel like someone's not genuinely trying to connect with me or they're BSing, I'm sorry, y'all. Get right or get left. I don't force nothing to fit no more. If it doesn't fit, I must have quit. That's how I look at it. And that's how y'all should look at it as men. But we have, with all the information that you're getting on the internet from a woman's perspective, I think a lot of men are asking for disingenuous women with what they say. Period. Excuse me. I'm sorry. A comment just tickled me. Now, hold on, Sloan. Let me ask you a question. I got a question for you. Sam, okay. I don't have anything against money. I don't have anything against money. That is not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that as a man, if you're coming into a situation and you're saying to a woman, because I have money, I should be able to do whatever the heck I want to do, treat you any kind of way, and I can cheat on you, I can do whatever I want because I got money. You're now asking for a woman to be with you for money, right? That's exactly what you're asking for, because you're saying, don't hold me to no standard. I ain't going to be faithful, blah, 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 but I got money. You're now asking for that type of arrangement. So do not be mad when you get that, because that's what you asked for. That's all I'm saying. I'm not necessarily saying that, listen, when it seemed like, Sloan, in my opinion, you spend time with the women that you're dealing with. Okay? And you have an arrangement with them that is unique to you and them. Sloan, you gonna be invited to the wedding, baby. Oh, you gonna be invited to the wedding, Sloan. Don't worry about that. You gonna be invited to the wedding, baby. You already know your girl getting married. Oh! My man, my man, my man, my man. Okay. Don't even worry about that, Sloan. Sloan. You be married. Yeah. Anyway. But it's not about it. Again, it's not about that. My point is, even with the man I eventually marry, one thing he gonna know about your girl. There's gonna be multiple things, but it's one thing, very important thing. I don't share. I don't share pencils. I don't share paper. I don't share clothing. I don't share shoes. I don't share. I'm a possessive person. I'm a possessive person. I will pray you through anything. I will be fasting and praying. I will be doing everything. I will listen. Our household is going to be blessed. My children, our children will be blessed. It's going to be an amazing situation. But one thing he must know is I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm not the one to play with. Not that way. Don't play me. You can play video games. You can play whatever you want to play, but you ain't gonna play me. But see, and here's the thing, as he said, I tell women that I have other women. I know you're on Sloan. Here, I think here's my thing. Certain women are cool with the whole cheating thing. I'm not. It's just not me. But I think that some women, like, listen, I'm gonna be okay with the fact that he got money, just a perspective, because I'm getting so much from this situation. And in my opinion, Sloan, my opinion, if you weren't coming with the package, I don't know if they'd be dealing with you like that. I think they deal with you, but I don't know if they would be really putting up with you having a whole bunch of women. But the fact that you are coming into their lives, you're making their lives better, they're attracted to you, y'all have a good time together. If you didn't come with that package, I don't know if they'd be saying, oh, it's cool, go ahead. You can mess with like 80 other women. I'm cool with it. Totally fine. Just go sleep with her. I'm good. Just leave me here. No. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, bro. That's how I look at it. Slow, no. No. I've never been one to do that. Somebody asked me, do I share popcorn at the movies with a new date? Depends. Are they sick? Here's the thing, y'all. I like movies. I like movies. I do. I think men that have money have options, but they may not have as many quality options as you think. I mean, at least that's what I've heard from them. I think we've idealized things and compared ourselves to things. Like I could say, oh, this person, based upon from the outside looking in, they're living the high life. They're doing this, that, and the third, whatever. But the reality is, it's not that great. What glitters isn't gold. Not always. Exactly, Sloan. No woman that wants me is cool with the cheating. That's exactly what I'm saying. Why, bro? That is exactly what I am saying. They just deal with you. And that's the point. That's what I'm saying. In your situation, that's what I'm saying. I don't think once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe people can stop cheating. It's almost like that's like me saying someone who's been big once in their life or have been overweight. Gosh. Excuse me. So just because someone has been overweight at one point in their life doesn't mean that they'll be overweight forever. It's choices that we make. It is choices that we make. So if I start making different choices and I start doing and acting different habits, I can lose weight. But that takes discipline. That takes accountability. That takes growth. That's what those things take. So I don't think that, I think cheating is something that we give a lot of men passes for. And there's women that do it as well. But I don't think we give women passes. We give men passes. I personally do not believe that anyone should get a pass. I think you could, here's the thing. I've said this before. If someone makes a mistake, if I'm married to somebody, I can forgive a mistake, right? I can forgive a mistake. We all make mistakes. A patterns have to be broken. high value, whatever that is, high value, high value. My thing with high value men, as I said before, this whole high value men rhetoric, we do not put in character. Character absolutely matters when it comes to high value men. That's why high value men be going through divorces at the rate that they go. High value. They be getting left. Why do they be getting left? Because of character. The character aspects of things is what causes the divide. That's why they be having the issues that they have in relationships. So I'm saying we have to stop, oh, because I make more money, I should be able to go with different women and go in different directions, go with different women. No, in everything you have to have discipline. Everything we do, we have to have discipline. I gotta have discipline. I mean, that's what me is going to. I can't say, oh, I got more money than the average woman, so I should be able to cheat. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Oh, I should be talking to multiple men because I got more access. I got more money. I got more of this. So those rules apply to those people, not me. That is never gonna work. I have to be disciplined. In everything that I do, I have to be disciplined. We've seen it over and over again, how this road of sexuality and lust, how this can go very, very left if we don't make the right choices. And I think a lot of men, and we've seen it over and over again, making the wrong choices by who you lay down with has ruined empires. It continues to ruin empires. So using discernment and being wise is why I keep going into. Roger Baker, I don't always talk about rich men. I definitely don't. This is probably the only time this is a topic that I've heard about high value men. I normally just talk about men, period. Men, period. Now, I don't know if I'm saying something that makes you feel some type of way, but I don't always do that. That's absolutely not true. Why are y'all talking about me? I don't understand. Ain't settled. What do you mean? Like, okay, first of all, why are we talking about who I'ma settle with? Or who I'ma marry? Yeah, absolutely, Charles. I think money and materialism goes back to Saturn. I don't know what that is, but it's listen, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. Yeah, I can't wait to get married. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I can't wait. You can't wait. I do like Sigma males. The characteristics of a Sigma male, I like. I do like that. Sam, would you go on a date with a guy in his early 30s or 20s? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely, positively not. I'm not going on a date with a 20-year-old. What do me and a 20-year-old got in common? What me and a 20-year-old gonna do? What me and a 20-year-old gonna do? You know what? Life lesson, TP, that's the truth. I probably could. Yes. A 20-year-old, I'll be manipulating a 20-year-old. I will run circles around a 20-year-old. I like y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can go young. I can't go too much younger. Because at the end of the super young, to me, maybe when I feel like I see a lot of older women with younger men, I don't really know where that comes from, but I can understand that a lot of younger men like older women. It's just what it is. I see it when I go out with my homegirls. Like, even me. I mean, I don't. They 21, they 20. They like, oh, what's up? I'm like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Not saying that you can't do anything. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Because you might be able to do things I can't do. Let's be real. But a 20-year-old, I got a baby. You don't be Soraya stepdaddy at 20? No, sir. No, no, no. No, no, no. You a baby then. You need to go ahead. Go ahead and on about your business. Sloan said, if you go marry a 20-year-old, marry my son. He's 27. Whoa. No, I won't marry no 20. No 20s. No 20s. At 33 is cool. I can do 33. 32 is fun. 32 about the limit. And then 32 and up. We going up. 32 and up. I can't do because I just, the reality of it is and I'll be honest with you. Let's be real. There are men that may be 30 years old and their wisdom and their emotional intelligence, they have a certain intelligence. It's a conversation. It's a vibe I'm looking for. It's a vibe. There's a certain mentality that when I hear it, I'm like, oh, I like that. Like when I can learn something from them. I like that. I like that. I really. Oh, I'm sorry, Wellness Path. I didn't see that, y'all. I was like, whoop. But what if the vibe is like Tupac? I like Tupac. Tupac is cool. I like him. I like that. Tupac got a good vibe. My whole point in all of it, because we've gone past the mark. Tupac does get around. That's true. Well, I appreciate you, Sloan, dropping 100 for your son, James. I'm not dating no 27-year-old. I'm sorry. Although I feel like he's probably, Sloan, if he's anything like you, he's a charmer. You probably taught him the best. But yeah, no. I think for me, when it comes to certain things that we ask for, even for myself, and this is going back to my main point, we've got to be careful what we're asking for. These days, y'all, I don't have that 12 bullet point list of what I want. I don't do that anymore. I literally say, God, what do you think? And I give you permission to release those who are not for me. That's where I'm at with it. I really try not to pray for specific, like, oh, I want this, I want that. Y'all, shout out to Sloan again. He hit the dollar he hit the app for his son. Wait, what? Sorry, y'all. Somebody said I recognize her from the McDonald's bathroom. What? Somebody please block this. I don't know what this is. I'm about to block this. This is dumb. Y'all just be, she broke and pretty? What? Who are you talking about, sir? Y'all, and then he said he don't eat crackers. This is wild. Okay. I tell y'all, it'd be the most interesting people on the internet. Tango says, he said any 48-year-old single ladies in the chat, that's my range. I'm 33. Y'all, I got completely lost. I was like, what? He said, I saw her in the McDonald's bathroom. I said, what? Then he said he don't eat crackers. I'm like, what? I tell you, the internet be an interesting place. Made me completely lose track. My point is this. You got to be careful what we ask for. You got to be careful what we ask for. You got to be careful what we ask for. And that's for men especially, you guys. You know, there's so many different people here, you know, that are spreading different rhetoric. And in this time, we have to be more discerning about what we decide to bring in, to really internalize. We have to be more discerning. Who we're going to bring into our world. Who are we going to decide to entertain? It's not about who you attract. It's about what you entertain. So you don't want a woman who's okay with you just because you give her money or providing a lifestyle. You don't want, that's actually not what you want. Because in the same breath, you'd be mad when you find out she's a gold digger, when you lose everything and she ain't there when the ship sinks. And you want somebody there for you and she gone because she was only there for the monetary. I'm trying to put y'all on game now. Do not ask for a woman or ask of a woman to do things that are disingenuous just because that's what serves you in the moment. Sometimes we got to deny ourselves the ice cream to lose the weight. Sometimes you got to say no to ice cream every day of the week in order to get to a place where you have a six-pack abs. That's what happens. And sometimes we get so lost in, oh, I want to cheat now. Okay, that's cute. All right, you want the ice cream now, but one day you going to want the six-pack again. Y'all got to stay away from these things. And when you say certain things, you are attracting that energy to you. This is what I would tell my own brother. Don't be out here saying, oh, I'll pay this, I'll pay that, I'll pay that, but you got to let me do me. No, I wouldn't tell you no. Because now you already setting up the precedents. Thank you, Gabriel. Gabriel, thank you. Setting up the precedents to attract that energy to you. And y'all deserve way more than that. And I don't want this whole spiritual, I think it's a spiritual thing, but this whole rhetoric that we're hearing confuse us. Just like I try to let women know, listen, if you only talking about how you look and what you can do in the bedroom, we're lost. That'll give you access, but not for long. Same thing what I'll say with men. If you make it just about money, and that's all you bring in, and everything else, you're not treating her well, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Because everybody wants to be respected. Women want to, we want to, if we want something genuine, we want to be loved a certain way. And if I'm bypassing that to be with you because you provide a lifestyle, then a part of me is not genuinely with you for you. Because what I actually want, you're not willing to give me in order for you to get what you want. And for me to get what I want, I have to take me out of it so that I can maintain this. We being real, It's a woman who's going to say, listen, if I'm not getting respected or I'm not being treated well in this situation, I don't care what you're giving me, I'm out. That's genuine. You may not like it. It may not feel good when it happens, but that's the mark of someone who's genuine. Someone who's not genuine is going to stay for as long as the money's there. That's the quote. That's the rhetoric. That's the truth. Listen, a woman's going to be like, listen, shoot, you can be doing whatever you want. I'm going to be right here. I'm going to be right here. Taking, doing whatever. Yeah, you could cheat on me. Yeah, you could do whatever you want. I'm cool. Just keep running me that. As long as you got this, I'm right here. That's what a woman who's there for the money will do. A woman who's not is going to be like, nah, bro, I'm not about to stay in this because I'm not being respected. I'm not being whatever that is for her. I'm trying to be as straightforward and honest as possible because there are so many different things that we're being sold on this daggone internet. So many different things. Oh, Sam's, I'm signing up, but your face is on. It's the most beautiful faces I've ever seen. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sloan. Love you, Sloan. Y'all say bye to Papa Sloan. Y'all say bye to Sloan. Our resident, we have our little bickers. We go back and forth, but that's my Sloan. That's my Sloan. Anyway, you guys. Cool C says, good advice is not just about the money, it's about respect. The way you treat a woman, she just in it for the money, right? Real women don't accept anything. I think at the end of the day, I heard I had Gil on here before, and Gil has said on here, and he said on other things that he pays to play. He pays to play. He pays to play. He pays to play. Pays to play. And I think it's very interesting because it's the truth. When you are asking for certain things, you're paying to play. You're saying, listen, I'm going to give you this money, but you can't tell me nothing. You can't give me no problems. I'm paying for you not to be a problem. I'm paying for you to allow me to do what I'm doing. If you want something genuine, it can't be based on that. Hey, lady. Can't be based on that. Can't be based on that. Hotspot at the casino. I know it. 3 months. I gotta at the end of February, I'll be able to apply for monetization again. So y'all, soon we gonna get back on this track and get back on it. I'm trying to stay consistent with what I'm doing. And just to be honest with you guys, even to just kind of switch gears, we've already talked about paying to play and money and this, that, and the third, and when it brings about. But when we are in this season, as hard as it has been at times, like I've been able to kind of do things differently, and God's used this time to really allow me to tap into my voice and really like have more confidence in what I have to say. And that's been a beautiful thing. Like I'm actually happy about that. But it's even in this time, while we're going through this season, I've still grown on this channel, which is crazy. Like I've still been able to I started when they hit me in November. I was at 340 something thousand subscribers. I'm at over 350,000 subscribers now. So the reality is, like, God has still been good in this time. I know that once I'm gone past this punishment and kind of being hidden from the networks because of what has happened, y'all, we gonna get back in full force. And I think it's gonna be dangerous when we get it together. I think it's gonna be dangerous when we get it all the way together. But right now, I just gotta be consistent with what God has given me. I got to keep building the ark even though I don't see rain, because rain is coming and I know it's coming. I believe it. But that's that. Let me see. The internet is an illusion, y'all. The internet is illusion, and y'all, I think that's one of the most. That's why I did this live, because I was talking to this young lady who's with this guy. And he's getting these messages, and these guys are with good women, and some of them are not good women, but they want women to be okay with certain things. And I was telling her, well, then I can't be genuinely with you if I'm bypassing something that I genuinely need to be with you because you provide something for me. If my reason for staying with you is because of what you provide, then I'm with you because of what you provide. And you've created the space for that to happen. So in order to not allow that to happen, what do? Don't create the space. Don't even set it up. Don't even set that precedence up. But that causes you to genuinely have to connect. Otherwise, like Gil said, you pay to play. It's not about genuine. It's about, listen, I'm doing this. We know what we doing. I'm doing this for this. And then you go on your way, I go on my way. He understands the game. But the reason why is because genuinely connecting for people can be a lot. It is a lot. It requires more. It requires more to genuinely get the defense down and say, who are you and who am I? Like, y'all, I think about that all the time. I'm like, dang, I'm a little bit afraid of having to connect with somebody like that again. What's that going to require? I don't want to have to do it more times. I just don't. Or someone gets to know you in a relationship way and, you know, it gets deep, and I don't ever want to have to like rebuild it up again. You know, it's tough. It's hard. It's a risk. I do think it's a risk worth taking. But I think we live in a world that makes it very challenging for us to feel safe enough to open ourselves up to what could be. I understand that. I understand that a lot. Sam, you know, some men do this because they can't get the attention of the woman that they truly want. So they act reckless because they are hurting. Antoine, I agree. You know, somebody told me that. Somebody told me that a lot of people act out in certain ways because of pain. I mean, it makes sense. Hurt people, right? Healed people heal people. So I 100%, why, if you are happy and you are genuinely okay with who you are, what you're doing, what you're attracting, you don't need to act out in any kind of way negatively. You don't need to. But when you have things that you're dealing with and that you're battling and that you're not happy about, that's when you have negativity. That's when you have the hateful narratives that we put out there. Like when someone says something negative about, you know, men, like when I see women, oh, I hate men. Men are this way, men are that way. They said, I know you're hurting. I know you've been hurt. And listen, there's a lot of ways to get hurt in this world. So I'm not even taking that from you. When men say women are this, women are that, I know that comes from a hurt place. I know you're not saying that just because you're saying that. You're saying that because of experience. That's why your conviction's so deep. I also know that there's people that are like, listen, you know, to be honest, I know a lot of people that say these things because they want certain women. And so those women in the past have not either done right by them, caused some type of pain, some type of ego wound. And so now it's like, I'm attacking every woman that looks like that. And so it might not even be the person that hurt you, but you're bleeding on people that did not cut you because they represent the prototype of what hurt you in the past. It's almost like that Usher song, y'all. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. See her face whenever I look at you. And all I'm saying, like, in that song, he's saying, listen, I can't even deal with you because you look like a woman that's hurt me. That's real. Y'all, that is real. There are men that are like, I don't like her. She this, she that, she this, she that, because she looks like somebody that has hurt me in the past. She looks like the girl that wouldn't give me a chance in high school. She looks like the girl that was playing me and I was all into her and I would have given her the world if she asked for it. But because of what she did, I can't look at a woman that looks like her the same. And we do it. Women and men do that. You remind me of somebody, so I can't even receive you the same way. I will for sure bleed on someone that did not cut me because of that wound that I have yet to address. And that's what's happening on the YouTube space that we see. We see people that are bleeding on people that did not cut them, saying, hey, I only want a woman for this, that, and the third. She can't ask me for nothing, da, 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 da. Not even realizing that they're playing into their own self-fulfilling prophecy, that they're actually asking for the very woman that they say that they don't want and are afraid of. But if you don't recognize it, you will then give people bad information to go about their lives in undisciplined ways, which is the enemy. The enemy wants us to walk around blind, allowing the pride of life and the lust of our flesh to lead us and guide us into broken, disturbing, terrible places. Self-sabotage is the word hotspot. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is the word. You literally play into your own self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't want women that want me for money, but I don't want a woman to tell me this, that, and the third, and I'm only going to give her money. Okay, you literally asking for what you don't want. But if someone from the outside doesn't expose this mentality, you gonna go around saying that that's normal, and that ain't normal. You now saying, now you'll be like, well, all these women, all they want is this, that, and the third. Yes, because what you're saying is attracting that. You're attracting that by the words that you're speaking, by saying, I want a woman who doesn't want anything, who has no expectations from me but money. Okay. So don't be mad when all that comes to you is women that only want money. Women that love you gonna want more from you. And they ain't gonna stay with you. That's the test, y'all. Really. I mean, that is the test. Will a woman stay with you even though you're doing these things? Even though you know in an ideal world, she would never be in a relationship like that with any man. But because you're providing so well, she gonna stay with you. If a woman can leave a good situation that is providing for her and giving her everything that she wants, and she leaves anyway, that's a sign that woman isn't that. Because if she was that, she would stay anyway. She'd be like, my life's so good, I'm getting all this money, I'm going to stay regardless. I don't love this man, but he paying my bills. I ain't going to be able to travel the world and do this without him, so I'm going to stay anyway. That's the sign of someone disingenuous. Their ability to leave while he's still up. I've said this a million times. A woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing. A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. I'm going to say that again. A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. A woman's loyalty is tested when he has nothing. If a woman leaves you while you have everything, then you already know. Somebody, there's a song. Hold on. Who said that? There's a song. I gotta find this song. I can't think of the exact words, but I remember the song. Dang it, I can't. No. I don't know. No, I can't find it. Dang it. But there's a song that I'm looking for where it says that he knew that it really scared him because he knew that she could leave. And whether he had money or not, whether he had success or not, she could leave anyway. And that really scared him because now he had to really come into the relationship for real, and he wasn't necessarily ready for that. And so I thought that was a good moment in this thing, because a woman that is genuine is gonna want more from you, y'all. That's just what it is. It's R&B music. It's gonna be, she's gonna want more from you, and that's how you know. And I'm not saying the superficial stuff. I'm saying the non-tangible stuff, the stuff you can't pay for. She gonna want more of that stuff. I want to spend time with you. I want to hear your voice on the phone. I want to be validated by you. I want to watch a TV show on the couch, uninterrupted, and it not be nothing else. I want more of the things that you cannot buy. I want the respect. I want to be treated well. And men be like, well, I'm giving you money. Why I got to treat you well? That's the mark of someone that wants you for real. If you want someone that just is with you and doesn't have any expectations of you, then you are asking for the wrong woman. Period. You are asking for the wrong woman. A woman that loves you is going to want more from you. Money is never going to be enough. She's going to want you. She's going to want you to treat her well. She's going to want you to give her the butterflies and the all that other stuff, all that sweet stuff that money can't buy. That's how you'll know. That's how you know. Now, money, are we saying that men don't value or women don't value men that can protect and provide? No, I'm not saying that. And what I am saying is that will be a part of it, but it won't be all of it. Just like I'm not saying that men don't want women that are attractive. I'm not saying that they don't want that. I'm saying that you can't only be that. You have to bring more to the table. And it's the same thing I'm saying on both sides. With a man, with a woman. We can't just have that one thing. There's got to be another package so that there's something substantial that someone can dig into and connect with and vibe with and really be with. That's how you find genuine. That's the key to understanding whether or not somebody's with you for you or with you for what you have. That's how you discern. I'm telling you that in this live, if you listen all the way through, you will now know how to discern whether someone's genuine or not genuine. If you listen, you will understand on both sides. You will understand how to determine whether someone is genuine or not genuine. So you don't have to walk around in fear of like, oh, I'm gonna get the okie doke. I done told you how to find out. I done told you what signs to look for. So I hope you like this. I hope you share this, because this is how you know. No need to fear. You know now. So anyway, guys, we've had a great show tonight. We went on a wild ride through my situation. The jungle says discernment, 1,000%, sir. 100,000% discernment. But anyway, y'all already know what time it is. Hit the like button. I'll be going live again 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. You guys can catch me right here live. I love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the show. Thank you guys for hitting the Cash App. Thank you, Buzz Zero. Even though you was giving me some problems, baby, but I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you guys for having such an amazing night. We had such good times. Please write down your questions, submit them, email them to me, hit me in the DM. I want to hear from you guys. I love y'all. Have a great night, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Love y'all. Bye-bye.